I create the next Valorant agent who can heal the enemy team. This is Pulse.
Don't give up.
When you use Pulse's E ability, he equips his drum and one drumstick. A tactical map opens, similar to Brimstone. You select up to 2 locations, but instead of pressing buttons, Pulse moves his stick around the drum surface, mirroring your movement on the map. When you confirm, he strikes the drum, and sound waves travel from him to those selected areas. Those waves create vision blocking smokes that last 15 seconds. But here's the important part. Around each smoke, there's a visible circular zone. And if an ally steps into that circle, they get healed for 30 HP. Now you might ask, why not heal inside the smoke? Because think about attacking. You smoke a choke point? If your teammate had to enter the smoke to get healed, that's dangerous. Enemies could already be inside, so the healing zone is outside the smoke, so your team can stay safer. Now for balance, every ally that gets healed reduces the smoke duration by 1 second. So if 3 allies get healing from one smoke, that smoke loses 3 seconds of duration. That forces a decision. Do you want maximum smoke time, or do you want maximum sustain? Now some of you might say, just because he helped Sage in the cinematic doesn't mean he has to be healer. True, but Sage's lore tells us something important. She struggles when she pushes her healing too far. Crystals start forming on her body. She weakens herself. So what if this new agent doesn't replace Sage, but supports her? That's where the next ability comes in. When you use his Q ability, Pulse equips 2 drumsticks. You must aim at a nearby ally. He strikes the sticks together. A focused sound wave travels to the teammate, and it refreshes 1 charge of their signature ability. Now this might sound overpowered, but here's the catch. If their signature ability is already full and unused, nothing happens. They must have used at least 1 charge. You cannot exceed the normal maximum. You cannot use it on yourself. And if all teammates are dead or too far away, this ability gives 0 value. So this ability requires awareness, timing, coordination, and that fits perfectly with the player card name Amplify. Pulse doesn't overpower people, he amplifies them. Now you might ask, what about Astra? Since her signature is stars. Simple, she gains a free star if she has available capacity. No extra beyond her limit. Now at this point, Pulse sounds extremely supportive, which creates a weakness. What happens when he's alone? What happens in a 1v1? That's why I designed his last ability to solve this problem. When you use C, Pulse equips a compact drum device. You throw it on the ground like a killjoy molly. It immediately starts charging for 2 seconds, and a visible 5-meter radius appears around it. After 2 seconds, it releases a sonic shockwave. Enemies inside the zone are pushed away, and they become deaf for 2.5 seconds. Now how do you counter it? 2 ways. Shoot the device before it finishes charging. It has 100 HP. Or simply leave the circle before it detonates. Since it's breakable and not lethal, he has 2 charges of this ability. Now Pulse can defend himself, but there's one final leak we haven't talked about. And this one caused the biggest reaction in the community. This agent can heal enemies. When you activate Ultimate, Pulse equips his drum and 2 sticks. The drum levitates in front of him, powered by Radiant in it. He channels a powerful rhythm for 2.5 seconds, and after the channel, everyone within 25 meters is fully healed. Now at first, this sounds terrible. Why would you heal enemies? But here's the twist. All healed allies are cleansed. All debuffs instantly removed. Stuns, decay, nearsight, detains, and enemies? Their healing is temporary. After 7 seconds, they lose all the HP they gain from Symphony, and that makes Pulse a balanced agent. But we still don't know what happened in the cinematic. Someone helped Sage, told her not to give up, and broke her crystals. That person was actually Pulse. But how did he get there? How can his weird drum heal people? Before he was Pulse, he was Luka Kovac, a world-famous Croatian drummer. Sold out arenas, massive stage. That's where he met Sage, at one of his concerts. She wasn't there as an agent, just like everyone, quiet, observing. They became close, but as time passed, Sage disappeared more and more. She was healing too much, pushing her radiant power beyond its limits, and every time she forced it, crystals formed on her body. One night, they met at a restaurant. Calm, normal. Until an Omega Earth assassin appeared on the rooftop. Target, Sage. Sniper bullet shattered the glass. At the last second, Luka stepped in front of her. The bullet hit him. Sage panicked. She healed him fully, but this time she pushed too far. Crystals spread across her arms, her neck, her face. Luka watched her destroy herself to save him. She survived, but she disappeared after that. No calls, no messages. She blamed herself. Omega was hunting her, and anyone close to her would be a target. When Sage healed him, a small radiant crystal broke off. Luka kept it. He didn't understand Omega, he didn't understand Valorant, but he understood one thing. She was suffering alone, so he did what he knew best. He built. He fused the radiant crystal into his drum. When he struck it, a dead tree outside his studio bloomed. A cut on his hand closed. His rhythm healed. Luka tracked Sage's location. Mexico. He went without telling her. When he arrived, the battlefield was silent. Agents down, Reyna fading, Sage on her knees, struggling. Crystals forming again. She entered her crystal world, mentally trapped, and that's when a drumbeat echoed. Luka stepped forward. The rhythm shattered the crystal clone of her. Together, they healed everyone, and in that moment, Pulse was born. Huge thanks to Jing for collaborating with me and drawing Pulse. Make sure to check out his Instagram, link in the description. So this is Pulse. When Riot officially reveals the next agent, how close will this concept be? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more agent concepts, and if you want to see something completely different, watch this mushroom agent next.